back on site. Sorry I missed the wire going in. Got the grid here, direct burial going in right now. I was running around all morning. I finally just got here. Gonna jump in the backhoe. I gotta excavate for the transformer pad base. Alright, just digging the base. It's gotta be like an 8x8 box, 3 foot deep, somewhere around there. We'll put sand in the bottom, pad it.
About 30 inches deep, Mike.
So as deep as our trench then, measure that trench.
About 36.
If all this go to the bottom, we'll put 6 inches of sand in
Put
it.
some sand on the bottom anyway.
Right. So I'll just keep our depth.
Dig about right there. That's perfect. Yep.
You got it, Jimbo. Gonna get 1 scoop of sand for the bottom of that base. It's all dug out. Hopefully the sand isn't frozen. Dump the sand in there. We're gonna break it out and we got the spool of wire on some straps. We'll see how she reacts. I like it. Now we're gonna drive up the snowbank hill and try to get up there. I don't know if we can get up there that way. If not, I'll just move my truck. See what we got. In the front, so we might be able to get up here now. Come on, grab, baby. Oh yeah, I shouldn't open my mouth. Come on, get in that. Trying to hug the dirt, the clay. Come on, baby. Make it to the top. We're in position here. We're gonna let these guys wheel this out. It's the best spot we can put them. There you got it unwinding right there off the backhoe. Gonna put her down in the trench to the transformer. Got to get that raked out, get that base set. Here's our primary. Let me read the code. 2AWG. Get you around there. You can read them specs. I know people were asking what they were. Right here, 15 kV. 100% insulated. 175 MLS. And that is the specs right there. And I'll get to the specs on the other wire going up here. It's going to be a lighter gauge, obviously going to the house. Just walking the 321 up the hill. Got a load of sand along the house. It's really wet where that frost, that 3 foot of frost is melting. The guys are, it's really mucky. I'm going to dump this in there and clean out some mud. Got the grid putting in their base. Back back on site next day. Already been pumping this down some hours. I got it right dry, left for lunch, come back, and it's right back up halfway again. This was all the way full all the way. It's coming. I mean, we got water. I mean, look at the water coming in the banks here. It's just running in everywhere. It's groundwater. It's the frost coming out of the ground. 2 days of 40-degree weather, that's what happens. All this groundwater, I got that dumping out into the swamp, and that's another reason why it's coming in. This is all swamp, so whatever. We're just gonna maintain it and then start sanding it, get this thing covered up. Yeah, got the tilt bucket on. All right, got my first bucket of sand. Got Jimbo down in the trenches. Gonna sprinkle it as he's gonna hold it up. I'm gonna sprinkle it on it. Just like so. Tree here. Just gonna get this corner, get more sand. Got another truckload of sand coming this, so we'll have 3. Got a little snow in that one. Be all right. Be able to bail from here. I got with my tilted. Still filling the ditches, still letting that pump run at an idle. I'm gonna skip the pump right now. Going on dry land right here. Truckload of sand just arrived. Nice hot batch. We'll get that that should get us all the way up through the woods, hopefully to the top, to the next pile of sand. Backfill next to the transformer. Everything's slicked off, so at least water will get out of here, and it's gonna probably freeze again. So like I said, this is gonna settle quite a bit. It's got a lot of snow in it in this area over here, because the snowbanks, when I pushed with the backhoe, then we ran into stumps, and then we got stuck, so we switched to this machine, and we just blew all the dirt on top of the snow because there was no spot to put it. So it is what it is. That's the kind of stuff you get during winter work. But again, like I said, we were going to top this anyway, so we'll be here. In a perfect world, you don't want to mix it, but. So heading back down here past the culvert, down here where Jimmy's van is, and we got this stretch right here. Everything's padded with sand already, and we're just going to backfill with this dirt here and call it a day. It's already 4:30, so it is what it is. I was just teasing that time. Just wanted to hit you for fun. All right, guys, I'm out of here. This is ugly. This is sloppy. We'll tune this thing up when we come back in the morning. It's gonna settle like heck and whatever. Back the next afternoon. Sun's out. The chill's off. All right, same as yesterday. Just sprinkling in the trench. At least the wet, mucky stuff is over. We just have to deal with going through the woods. This over here was the wettest part, you know, where this is all swamp, like I said, all through here, and it was always wet, and it will be topped again. And doing a fine job heading that trench, looking good. We'll get to about where he is there, and then we got to run conduit, which will explain that story. Craziness. Just climb this soft spot. It's really soft right here. Machine wants to dig in. Once we get ready for backfill, I'll be able to backfill and work my way up. So in the woods area here, they want us to run conduit. Yeah, so here's the story. We have somewhere along the line, the planning went wrong with the planner and Jimmy, and so they wanted conduit in the woods, and then one guy said, oh no, you could just sand in the woods and be fine, but they never put conduit in when they ran the line. So now National Grid wants us to run conduit Schedule 40 next to the trench, in the trench, but backfill it with 2 boxes for future. Could be 100 years from now, in case this line goes bad in the woods. They don't have to find it in the woods. They want to reconnect it in there. Total nonsense, total waste of money. So we have to run conduit in here all the way to the top, and with 2 stub ups, and so they can access that in case this line fails in the woods. They said they don't want to have to search for it. It makes no sense. It's costing Jimmy more money for no reason. If they wanted the conduit, they could have put the conduit in first, but they got the line in, and yada yada yada. Here we are now. Just gonna work my way back out, backfill as I go, then we can stand right on the trench with the machine or straddle it up through the woods. Climbing the hill. There's our stub up. Let me swing, you can see the pipe. The white pipes are Schedule 40 conduit along the electric line and the cable line. They want in the hole. Now we're gonna sand it and backfill as we go. Do a couple of sticks. And get enough sand in there. Jimbo will go down in and pick the wire. It's gonna be a nice tight situation for him. And then we'll backfill the hole and straddle it all the way up. The only way to do it. It's time consuming, but it is what it is. Got a little snow in the bucket. Out of reach. Pipe going in, walking it up with the machine. Got Jimmy on the other end holding it. 4 sticks, 40 feet. Alright, gonna make this sand try to go a little bit further. It can only go as much as the backfill allows us to. Or the boom, I should say. Backfill, boom. That's it, that's all I got. Well, we're making it to the top of where we don't have to run any more white conduit. And this is the last of the sand that we have from the bottom anyways. So now we grab the sand right there to the right, which will be nice. I think that's gonna all the sand we need right here, and we give one more shot up there. All right, we made it to the top where we broke through the driveway over here. I'm just filling in the driveway. It's just about gonna get dark soon. Oh, that's right where that come along is on the bank is last we put the sand. Always mark it with something. If you can't see it, you can't see the trench. You see I got that come along lane there. That lets you know that's the dead end. Do not backfill anymore until you put more sand. Look at that sunset, huh? That is some sunset. Well, we made it up to there. Obviously things are gonna get touched up. It's ugly. I'm out of here. Thanks, guys.